Hey everybody, a couple weeks ago I showed you guys the video for the Sol Lighter Challenge when I went into Chicago with a couple of friends and tried to recreate or just tried to make images that were totally inspired by Sol Lighter's work. And it was a great day, a great challenge, got some awesome images, but what I was not able to show you, or what I haven't shown you guys yet, is all the other images and all the other video that I was able to capture that day. It was just a gorgeous day in the city, and got tons of images. I think I took like 600 pictures that day, and just wanted, and they were not all, about the Sol Lighter Challenge. So today I just wanted to share with you all a bunch of those images and maybe talk you through a few of them. So let's go. Alright, so I gotta start with this one because it's definitely my favorite picture taken on this day, and certainly in the top 10 of what I've taken this year. And the crazy thing is the story behind how I got this image. But before I dive too far into that, I just love the look, the tones on her face, the bokeh is just amazing, the colors. And when you zoom in, you can just really see almost like every pore in her face, and the hair, and again, just the eyes and the light on her face is just amazing to me. I shot this, and don't ask me why, because I have no idea, but I shot this at ISO 1250 for whatever reason. And I was at f2.2, and the shutter speed was like 1/8000th of a second. And it was, and I don't know why I was at those settings. Pretty wild. But, so I saw this woman, and she is inside like a building, maybe a restaurant or something, behind glass. And I just saw her, and it was too late for me to put the camera up to my eye because I was literally walking past her. I had the camera, the D850 with an 85mm lens on, and walking by her, and the camera was at my hip, and I literally just grabbed it and fired from my hip. And thankfully I back button focused because I wouldn't have been able to get this shot if I focused using the shutter release button. So if you don't back button focus, you definitely should look up. I'm sure there's a ton of videos about it, but back button focus is the way to go. It'll change your photography for sure, especially if you shoot sports or anything action related. But so anyway, I digress. I was walking by this woman, shot this from the hip, not looking through the lens at all, and back button focus, and just sharp as a tack, especially if you factor out the 1250 ISO that I was on. Sometimes you just get lucky, I guess, and this is certainly one of those times for me. It's just this is just an amazing image. And did I mention that this is straight out of camera? This is the raw file that you're looking at. So I processed it just a little bit. I did very little to it, and here's what my processed version of this image looks like. I think all I did on this one was just open up the shadows just a hair. And that's pretty much it. And here they both are. You can see the processed version is on the left, the unprocessed on the right. Not sure which one I'd go with. Oh, and this is the first image of that 2-image set. I shot this was the first picture before the D850 autofocus took over and saved me. You gotta love technology when it works. Alright, I got a lot of other pictures I want to show you, so I'm gonna pick up the pace just a touch. I basically camped out in this nook here because I really liked the light, and I was wanting to capture somebody walking in between the two pillars, and kind of a Saul Lighter-esque type of image. This one did not make the contest, but I do like this image. And then, kind of using the same concept as the last image, I saw these stacks of chairs and thought if I could shoot through them, if I got someone interesting to walk through my scene, I thought that would be a pretty cool image. And then this lady obliged. Needing a little bit of a break, we decided to sit down here by the L station. We were able to do some grade A people watching, and I was able to capture these images here. This one is creepy and is certainly one of my favorites. It's shot at handheld, 85mm lens, 1/8 of a second, ISO 800, and just I left the composition somewhat askew because it adds to the creepiness of this image. Now this one is 1/80th of a second, ISO 800, same 85mm lens. This one is very timeless to me. I love the tones, and it's just kind of a mysterious image, which I happen to enjoy quite a bit. And this one, I changed things up a little bit. I went down to f3.2 to completely blow out the background, which draws the focus and attention to the subject in the foreground. Just wanted to emphasize the peacefulness, the relaxed quietness of this image, and at the same time you have the sleekness of the image, knowing that the train is about to leave and the subject is on its way home. And this is just a little abstract image I shot while waiting across the street. Kind of like how this one came out. Finding a little peace and solitude in the middle of the city is something I always try to do. I originally walked right by this lady sitting at this table with the baby carriage, and I had to double back so I could go take this. I love shooting interesting people, and I found this lady just very interesting. Kind of a quirky little shot, but I like it quite a bit. You're actually about to hear my shutter release. So there goes 2 quick shots of this guy standing on the L platform, and I just love all the textures and all the tones that come with this image. Now this is one of those images that when you pull it up in Lightroom, you're like, what is going on here? Definitely not what I thought I captured, but a pretty wild image. That look is just mesmerizing. Alright, hey everybody, that's gonna do it for another video. Thank you all so very much for stopping by the channel. A big, warm, special thank you to my channel members. Yes, that's right, the channel is monetized and you can become a member, so if you're interested in that, please check that out. And obviously, huge thank you to everybody that subscribes to the channel. Without the members and without you subscribers, I would not and could not be able to do what I'm doing. So again, big thank you to all of you. And that's gonna do it for another video. The Saul Lighter Challenge is completely over now. We'll be going into Chicago many times in the near future. Big thank you to Gary Bonnick for challenging me to the Saul Lighter Challenge. I enjoyed it very much. And with that, you all know the drill. Like it if you did, subscribe if you haven't, and be sure to ring the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And next time I'll be sure to wear a hat because I know my hair is a mess. With that, alright everybody, hey, thanks so much. We'll see you. Bye bye.